Hello again, here I am today, down outside the canal in Altham, Lancashire. Gonna have a bit of a wander around here, give you a bit of an update on these ducklings and goslings and give you a bit of a look about. So hopefully you'll enjoy yourselves. Right, as I'm setting off, for those of you that's been watching regular, I'll just give you a bit of an update on Dawn's operation. She had it. It all went well. It is a extremely painful operation, like it. She was in a bit of a bad way for the first few days, but she's getting there now. She looks a lot better today. But she wanted me to come down here and have a bit of a wander around, and she can have an update on ducklings and goslings herself. But she has been wondering about them. And it does look like it could be a while before she does get out and have a bit of a wander around. Is in a sensitive place, right across front of your stomach. They have made 4 holes in her, and you'll know yourself, you know, bending, sitting up, stretching, even moving your arms or turning round to put a cup down, you use your stomach for all of it. The more she rests, the quicker she'll heal. So I said I'll have a bit of a wander down here and give you all a bit of an update. I do like walking in rain, but I've been enjoying sunshine, but I think rain needs it a bit. I can't believe how much the canals actually rose just from a little bit of rain. Let's give you a shot of that. Well, there's one of them lapwings. Don't like them, she likes the sounds they make. It is an easier way of being able to remember what they sound like and all, because it's like seems to have stuck in my head. Just as they sound like a metal detector. And they definitely do. Just like to say thanks for all messages that she's had off people wishing her well and good luck and speedy recovery and things like that. It really does mean a lot to us, so thanks for that. She has been cooped up now since Friday and not been able to get out of bed, so this time, I know we do a lot of videos for people who can't get out and about and stuff like that. This time it'll be for Dawn as well. Hopefully it'll make her feel like she's been for a bit of a wander, because it is brilliant for clearing your head. And after walking we've been doing and stuff like that, you know, you do seem to tend to get used to it and look forward to it. It can't be the best being bedridden. I didn't really want to go today, tell you the truth, but she says she wants a bit of an update on it. She has got people looking after her back at home, so she'll be alright. She's not left on her tot. end of the loop starts going like that. Usually it's not far off raining. I do like walking in rain. If you're all hot and baking down, you know, it does make you a bit uncomfy. Well, I don't know, I seem to have got a bit used to it lately. I usually am following shadows around when I stand there. But I don't seem to, you don't really bother me this year on the sun. There's some there, and they look a lot bigger. We're going to have a look at them. Oh no, what a shame. I don't really want to show anybody that, but there's a dead swan in water floating upside down. I think it was the one that used to knock around with this one. I suppose it's all part of nature, isn't it? Well, they've definitely changed colour, haven't they? Yeah, we're going to give you a look at that. I don't think anybody wants to see that. It does look like it's been chewed up with a dog. It is upside down in water, but you can see bite marks and tears and stuff all over it. So it's quite sad. But markings on the back of that one, looks like the old one that used to swim around with that one. What a shame. I'll keep going this way for you. No, that's just up it with foxes. They've definitely got a lot bigger since last week, but in the first week they did seem to almost double in size. Second week, well, they'll be 3 weeks old now, won't they? So from second to third week they have grown, but not as much as first to second week, if that makes sense to you. Well, we didn't see any this far down last week, and they were all up at top, so hopefully there'll be a lot more up there. These irises have seemed to have popped up from everywhere over that last week. When we went up to Jackhouse Lodge just before our operation, there were loads of them up there. We did find out them birds we seen that looked like pterodactyls, and turned out they were cranes. We did think it could be a crane, a herring, you know, something like that, but we weren't sure, so we found out when we got home. What a strange animal they were. I think it's crazy how plants like that can grow in water and they don't seem to rot, and they just come back year after year. You'd think they'd just rot, wouldn't you? They just turn to fish food. everything does seem to have almost doubled in size again in space of a week. I think this bit of rain's made everything grow a lot faster than it would usually. You know, real good sunshine we've had. A couple of downpours and everything's overgrown. It does look good. I hope camera's picking. Oh, that was a great sign coming through trees, you know, with wind blowing. And a strong smell of wild garlic, crossed with a bit of pine. Smells well good. Let's give you a look at that as I go past it. Look. Sounds absolutely great in there. Keep trying to get Dawn to go in there, but she don't fancy going down this slope, so I think we're being cooped up in bed. I'll have a little wander there so she can see. Well, so you can all see. Says telling me to try and slow it down and not just get from A to B and try and have a bit of a best miss out like that. It's easy to forget, innit? Look at that. Looks absolutely superb in here. Smells well good. This will probably be just around the bit where Dawn shouted, "Be careful, Wayne, you scare me sometimes." I'm curious to see that water down there. I'll have a look at that. I'm going to try and work my way down there. Never been down there before. All the time we've been walking past, we never knew that were down there. Looks like a great place for a coffee time. Try and work my way along here. It looks like a long time since anyone's been down these. Oh wow. Looks like something's been led down there. Probably deer. Didn't know this was here. Oh, there's wild garlic down here too, look. Let's have a look round there. So even now, after we've been past here all these times, you're still finding little bits of hidden gems everywhere. It just goes to show. You can never see it all. Absolutely no idea how long this has been here, or what it actually is. Wish I had my boots on though instead of my trainers, but I'm going to have to go and have a little look in there. It's getting a bit deeper now going on. Definitely will be worth coming back down here in my boots. But from the echo, it does sound like it's quite long. Just wish I had my torches on me and stuff. As I'm walking on my own, I'll probably be a bit thick if I wander down here on my jack. I'm going to have to have a bit more of a look. I'll tell you what, I wish I had my boots on. I'm dying to find out what's down there. I've just got both my feet wet. Just get another look at this before I go back up there and get back on canal. But I think I've definitely found a walk for another day. None of us have been down into these woods before. It's got a tunnel as well. I'm curious to know what's on the other side of it. I'll work my way back up these stairs. Just give you another look at that before I go up. There's a deep tunnel there, in it. It must have been for summit at some point. Wonder if it's on any old maps out. If anyone does have any ideas, it'd be great if you could let me know what that is. Or actually where it does come out, if any of you know. Oh, I'm still excited about finding that tunnel. But it was quite hard not to have a wander down it. But since I'm on my own, I ain't got any torches or rope or out like that with me. I don't think I'll bother doing that for today. Be no good to go and trap down some tunnels somewhere. I think you'll all agree, I don't think I get much of a phone signal down here. But wherever it goes, it must run under the canal itself and over that way somewhere. I'm curious to see how long it is and try and figure what its purpose would be. Who would have thought that were in there? Yeah, okay, I'm going this way for you. Well, there was a massive red poppy on here last week. I'm hoping to get another bit of a look at, but it seems to have gone. I wonder if that's on. I'm not sure. Well, there's some bits of it, look. Yeah, it is. So they must be poppies. Well, looks like there's going to be a few more about next time we come down, hopefully. I think Dawn told me they were called foxglove, something like that. Well, I don't know if it's with rain being out. Well, but the only geese and goslings and ducks we seen were right at the beginning. Haven't seen any since. So I'm hoping they're all down here on the left hand side. Give you a shot of them, look, that's quite nice. Well, it looks like the mole's been a lot more active down here. Yeah, I didn't think we'd have a chance of seeing a mole on canal, but it's looking like it might be a slim one. Yeah, look around as I'm walking. There's oak sheep, they've all been shaved, all sheared. They still look strange when being freshly sheared like that. They did look even stranger last week. I think they'd just been done. There are absolutely loads of them. These must be next in queue. Let's give you a shot behind me, look. Absolutely beautiful. There's one of mine and Dawn's favourite spots down there. Well, this is what I come down to show you. Look at the size of them now. There's some of them size of chickens. In space of 3 weeks, they get to the size of a chicken. I'd have never guessed that. You know, from such a small egg. There has to be something in them daisies. Who'd have thought daisies would make you grow like that? Well, Dawn's going to like this. Just have a look how many of these little ones are, you know. There's loads of goslings. And they only look a week, 2 week old themselves. Absolutely loads of them. There's still some yellow ones there, so they're still first week. Absolutely brilliant month. It still is a bit sad about that one. I'm just hoping it's a different one. I'm not hoping it's the same one that they're usually together, but it probably is. One swan and all that, one dead swan and all that new life. You can see it balanced, can't you? Let's give you a shot of them as I'm going by. Oh, that big bird that we did see down there. I know one of them were definitely a falcon because we did look that up. But the other one, we just assumed it were a herring. But thinking about it, that could have been a crane as well because it were very similar. And we've only ever seen it flying like, and it does look like a pterodactyl. So might have a little wander down there and see if we can see it. Hopefully it's there. But it's definitely not a waste of a walk if it isn't. It is a beautiful place. And I'm enjoying being out in fresh air. And for those of you that can't get out, I suppose the more I show you, the more you'll enjoy it. Well, that's to me thinking. I'm very curious to know what this were at one point. We've been so close to the canal we can only think, you know, the barns they use for unbailing stuff off canal, you know, big bags of cargo. You'll have seen them on canal with big hooks on like beams. I can only assume it has to be one of them, but for what purpose I'm not sure. I know there are a lot of textile and cotton and coal and stuff transported around here, so it was probably for one of them. Might even have something to do with them remains over there, with that old abandoned building we found. It does look like there's a bit of a path that runs up to mineral line from there, over the bridge that's fell down now. It were called Old Smith's Bridge. Only if they used to transport it up that way. Every time I see it, it's a waste. A shame. Absolutely beautiful building. That'd be a cracking place to live. Wouldn't it be great now if the mould does run across the hill? Well, that weren't here last time we were down. Well, I were in two minds whether or not to go for a walk today. I felt a bit bad leaving Dawn. My sons are back at house, so they'll look after her. You know what I mean? It's no fun just sat there. But she's doing well. She's usually quite a bad patient, you know what I mean? She just wants to help out all the time and look after people. And She don't like thinking she can't do things, but sometimes you just got to sit back and let someone else look after you. I do understand the frustrations though. A few times over the years my back's gone. I did spend a week on settee not being able to move, and I absolutely hated it. I'd say the biggest part of it were frustration and not being able to do it, not so much the boredom. Hopefully these videos will help. Well, I don't know if you can remember from past couple of videos where we come down here on a Monday, but just look how much higher it is, just in space of a little bit of rain. I know it did rain quite hard last night, but that's about the only rain we've had that's significant. But how easy it just tops itself back up. So reservoirs have done the same. I can't see that, what I think could be a crane or a herring. Falcon's nowhere to be seen, so I'll head back up here for you. Yeah, look at that. It's strange how all that grass seems to have that colour scorching on it, but it doesn't seem like it's been walked on that much. No more than the rest. Does make you wonder if that's something underneath it, doesn't it? Let's get a look at them as we're going past. They seem to be popping up everywhere now, I'm not sure what they are. They look pretty smart. That was surprising too, just how much grass can grow in a week. I'm sure it's all doubled in size. Shot how small all that looks. Absolutely beautiful. I'll just give you a shot of that as I'm walking past. Not often you see cows led down in Leeds, is it? Outside at canal. They'll be keeping ground dry underneath them. Oh, there's a load of goslings up there, right? Well, it's surprising just how many more's been born. You can clearly see week-old ones from 3-week-old ones now. I wouldn't have had a clue before, so. Yeah, I'll keep going this way for you. There's some of them that look like dogs, ain't they, when they've just been shaven. It looks like there ain't many overphones left. Might as well grab some while you can. Not be long up blackberries and elderberries will be out. Heard it's starting to rain a little harder now. I am enjoying it. Dawn's not really one for rain. She prefers it when it's hot. So what a time to be alive. Then you can get best of both worlds. Just sit back in a comfy chair, a comfy bed, and watch somebody wandering about it, mate, fields. Brilliant. I wonder what that used to be. Tell you, I keep saying it on, but just look at that. You can't go wrong with Lancashire. Absolutely beautiful, even in Maine. You can only just see Pendle now. It's one of my favourite views of it when it's like that. I'm not sure, I think that bit could have been part of old mineral line as well, because that used to be a bit of cement on top of it, doesn't it? Well, I were going to go over the bridge. I've just noticed up goslings down there, so I'm going to try and get a bit of a closer look at them for you. And there's the new ones at back there. That's going to be something to see all them on canal like that. That'll be some challenge counting them, won't it? That almost like she's shooing them on. I'll keep heading that way. Oh, you'll never guess it. I'm absolutely gutted. I just seen, well, I think I'm not 100%, but I think it was a mole just disappeared down there. Can't see out else in it. I don't think it's coming back out. Absolutely gutted. I must have missed it by about 2-3 seconds, that all. Just seen it scurry down it. I'm assuming it were more. We don't more hills round here. It could have quite easily been a water rat. I just see the back end of it scurry down. But I don't know if to take that as a good sign or a bad sign. I almost seen what I think could have been a mole, so there is a chance. So there is an upside of it, but missing out on one by a couple of seconds is a bit of a... well, you know what it is. I don't want to stand there all day. It's starting to be quite hard now. And I do want to get home for dawn, so I'll keep heading up here. Dawn absolutely hates this bit. It does take it out of the knees. Take her quite a while to get up them. Apart from traffic sound, you do get quite a good view from up top of here. Let's give you a look around. I'll just give you a shot of them as we go by. I do like them, elderberries. Don't put some in a jam. We go out, we collect apples and pears and blackcurrants. Well, blackberries. A few of them. Boils them up in a big pan. Tell you, it's the best jam I've ever tasted. Can't wait. We've absolutely loads of places now where we know it grows. We do only have a few little patches. So we'll be able to make even more this year. I'll just give you a shot of this as we're going past. Look how many buttercups have come up in there. Don't like looking at that lot way past. Right, well there you have it. Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed what you've seen. bit of an update on them goslings at Duckling Sphere. Was a bit sad about that swan. We did have a bit of a nice walk, found a new tunnel, a bit of a woods to go and have an explore in future, so hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please would you like, subscribe and share, that'd be greatly appreciated. And just like to say thanks again for your nice comments, especially concerning Dawn. She really does appreciate them, thank you. Have a good night.